All right, hello, and welcome to this very first playthrough of the Invincible. We're going to start this video the way we start every initial video of a game I play, and I'm going to very briefly tell you what I already know about this game. So I've got my How Long to Beat page pulled up here, and I can see that this game came out on November 6th, 2023, so it's a little over a month old. And according to How Long to Beat, it is 6 hours long if we hurry. That's main story only, but the completionist run's only 7.5 hours long, so probably not a ton of side content. And that sounds about right for what I understand this game to be, which is a narrative adventure. I know that it's based on a novel by somebody named S. Lim, and I'm interested in this tagline, "Not everything everywhere is for us." What's that going to be about? And that's about all I know. I know that it's based on a book, and I know that it's a narrative adventure. I don't know anything about characters, what the plot is. I assume there's some kind of space travel involved, but I don't know what it is beyond that. If there's any combat, honestly, I doubt it. From what I've heard, it sounds more like a Firewatch type game, like a walking sim kind of a thing. That's what I'm expecting. Will there be a death? Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this off, the death counter, because I have a feeling there are no death states, fail states in this game. If we need it, we'll put it back on. And yeah, that's about all I know. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to be playing this on PS5. I just bought it yesterday. It was on sale for like $5 off or something. It was only like I think it was $29.99 retail. So, not a full-price AAA affair. But yeah, I'm curious. I like narrative games like this. I specifically like choice-driven narrative games, like the Telltale games and the Dark Pictures Anthology horror games where you get to like make choices. I don't know if it's going to be like that. If games like Firewatch aren't really like that. It's more about just like unraveling a mystery. Maybe it'll be more like that. I don't know. Whoa. There was some piece of information there that I need to see. Here, we'll speed through this time. Yes. Photosensitivity, got it. Something about comic book panels? I was just assuming that was like a save. Game has save states, yada yada. I've seen that message a million times, but there was something else there. Am I supposed to know what that is? Is that AMD? Actually, I think it probably is. Alienware. Particular plot events in the game unlock relevant fragments of the comic book, which illustrates the individual story written by the player's decision. Unlocking a new part of the story is indicated by the following icon. Interesting. Adjust the brightness settings until the image to the left is barely visible. It's a little darker on the recording. Let's go there. I always like to put it a little bit higher than it's supposed to be. I don't know, I wasn't able to find any information on whether this game has chapters or a quest list or acts or anything like that. So as far as like how I divide up the videos, we're just going to have to feel it out on the fly. There's not really a lot of information on this game yet online. What is this? Okay, I don't want to look at that yet because it looks like it might be spoilery. I'm looking for two things in the settings: subtitles, and if there's a performance mode. Subtitles on. Let's, I can't increase the field of view, I can only decrease it. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Very curious about what this is going to be. The Dragonfly, a small research unit of the Interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels the distant regions of space. Interplanetary Commonwealth. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, Astrogator? Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The Astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set course home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. I wonder if there's something up with that rock that he found.
Where am I?
Well, this isn't good.
My head. Marit? Anybody?
Okay, can I get up? Am I on Mars? Looks Mars-like. I just realized I don't have something very important to me. Gotta have my back scratcher. Will not make it through this video without my back scratcher. Okay, that's definitely the sun. Let's try and keep cool. Yasin to base, I report a problem. Good, I don't have to actually say it. Well, maybe I do.
I'm showing disturbing symptoms. A brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion.
Okay. Can I get up?
At first glance, there were no serious injuries. Yeah, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Oh, here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me?
What's that? Contact your crew. What's in my pack? Got anything to eat? No.
Bollocks.
What? What's that? Damn it! There was something there I could do. I'm not sure I understood. I thought maybe I had to be hovering over something specific.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours. Damn it. Where's my beacon? Where is it?
Search for the mission log.
Just like I thought. Nothing. My own. The beacon can't be detected either. There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
Recce as in reconnaissance? Probably.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember... Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. They usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to...
Dog. Needle. Croco. Rope.
Right. I was heading straight to the camp.
Right. Do you remember?
You must be somewhere near.
Okay, what is that?
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
Find your exact location.
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Well, that kind of looks like a dog.
Bingo! I found the dog! We have the first one.
That's definitely it.
Hey, crocodile. Where are you?
Definitely there.
That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed. I report that I have established my position.
Oh, I see.
And hit the road.
Find a way to the camp. Okay. Let's see what we can find out. My controller's vibrating and I'm not sure why. Okay, so we've got a sprint. I don't see any stamina bars or anything. If I want to... How do I check? Oh. Okay, down to check the map. Let's just look at the controls. If it's not going to tell me. R1 to run. Reply. Inspect mode. Interaction. Main menu. Cancel. Dialogue choice. Dialogue choices. That's cool. That's good. Map. Telemeter. Detector. And tracker. So we got our map. Map. Detector.
dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. The metal detector. Dr. Gorsky, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead.
L2. Why would I need it?
Actually, it's peculiar. Why would I have one with me? Deposit exploration isn't my thing. I'll have to ask Merritt about that.
Okay, so it's hold down L2 to look at those dialogue choices.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you? I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Okay. It seems like a bit of a drop.
Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to fall. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
What's the third rule?
I was about to. Already awake. Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up. Slowly.
Dr. Gorsky doesn't look so well.
How are
What?
you holding up, Gorsky? Don't get up just yet.
Oh, I'm not
Is it really
Gorsky.
so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
Oh, I thought it was going to just close it back down. No, I'm going back to sleep.
Here, take it and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
I don't want to be a tortoise.
Trouble, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming.
It's funny, we've got so much fiction on cryogenic sleep
Guess we're in the wrong place.
that it feels like there is a very strict black and white set of rules, even though it doesn't actually exist.
You shouldn't be walking yet.
Like, I've seen this play out in so many science fiction movies where it's like, hey, you're in cryogenic, you just came out of cryogenic, you need to give it a minute.
Yes, we heard you.
That's all fiction. But,
Enough of this, Yasna.
I mean, it might work that way, but...
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Okay, are we getting the tracker back out?
Getting warmer.
Oh, my beacon.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
Alright. This is an interesting setup. I'm already very intrigued.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them. I found a way out of the valley. leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way.
What? Why? Oh. Right. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Moving on.
There is some kind of a stamina bar. I can't constantly run. What is this
All right.
planet?
No time to lose.
Is it hot? It looks hot. I thought that was an item, but it's just a poor texture.
Time to go.
I'm going.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora.
Oh, turn your scientist.
Too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky is clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
It looks barren to me, lady. Well, that looks like snow out there, actually. Is that snow? Let's look at the map. Okay. We're good. We're like a quarter of the way there already.
Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg, not inviting. I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here. The escarpment is about 10 meters high. It looks like I could slide down. On second thoughts, maybe not. The last thing I need now is an injury. I could secure a rope here, true, but for some reason I don't have one with me.
Alright.
Well, if it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
I don't have a rope, so I guess I'm gonna go...
I return to the first descent. I'm tired of searching.
It's fine, don't freak out.
Shit.
You're okay, you're alright. Okay.
Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too.
What would have made me really happy just then is if I had died and it was like, oh, you took the wrong choice. Then I would know it was like a full on like choose your own adventure, and I'd be really happy about that.
Visibility could be better. Maybe
Yeah.
I should wait.
Wait.
Still gets worse. I'll be cut off from you.
I can't even pull up my map right now. Did we mess up? Did we mess up? We've been in the dark for a minute now.
What happened? Where?
You're losing time. You got blank spots.
I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I
Why is
must
that
have walked for
impossible?
some time. But I don't remember it.
Do you have a timepiece?
I black out again.
Do you have something that tells time? How much time has passed? Whatever, we're almost here. That's what's important.
I'm so close. Yet, in my condition, every step is a strain.
It is?
I don't want to whine, but if you come here, it will be so much easier for me.
I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. This is certainly intriguing. Nope, nope. So... am I supposed to go down here, I guess? Yeah. Visibility is a little rough. This is good. This is clearly the way forward. Better be, anyway. Oh, I'm not getting up that. Oh, we climbing? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some steps there. Just be careful. Yeah, don't fall. She's gonna fall. That one's weak. That one's gonna be weak. So one of these is gonna slip. What is this song? Sounds like a bummer of a song. Sing something else. You know any Beatles songs? Don't turn around. What are you doing?
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Okay, great. I guess our memory's slowly coming back to us.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Astrogator.
Right on time.
It is Astrogator.
Set of data from the near surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen 78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there were no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible?
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Crowther, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorsky, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marit, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval,
Well, that sounds like what I'm
leaving early in the
experiencing.
morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, then what the hell am I doing on the surface?
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Great question. Alright, well. Don't go down. Oh, I thought she was getting back down. Okay. Well. What is that? What is that? Are we that close to camp?
Oh, thank
Oh.
goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds.
What the fuck is
anyone
that?
out there?
Doesn't reach the camp.
Androbot. Stop! Androbot, stop!
Androbot!
I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown. Oh, maybe if I... RT? Default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Is this just gonna do the same thing again? Yeah, I have definitely felt that way, Artie. That is a mood. I know how you feel. Alright, we gotta try and figure out what's going on here. So, I should probably be using this, huh? Yeah. Alright, so there's something... Oh! There's somebody in here. Hey. How you doing, man?
Oh, Dr. Krauter. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right? Doctor, please. Look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now.
Dr. Krauter, you should put your helmet on, sir.
Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. Pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yes, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger.
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
He's babbling like a baby.
Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Both mental illness and serious bodily injury could contribute to this condition. However, he wasn't suffering from any disorders. There's nothing wrong with him physically. Epileptic seizure and chronic diseases can also be ruled out.
So what? He's just fine?
On the contrary, something is very wrong with him and I can't figure out what. Which is even more worrying.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Find the mission log, okay?
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter. It's not a mission log.
Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium in the composition. I would give a lot to understand what it actually is. Quick theory. A giant nickel-iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of structures contradicts it.
But it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorsky has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. We followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA-2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Find the rest of the crew. Well, it looks like Gorsky's where we need to go next. Is it?
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
That's pretty cool.
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard. One more time.
What? No, what? Oh, I see. I can choose each one of these quadrants to go to. So if I go here, that's where we started. Over here is the route to Gorsky, I think. And that's where the landing is.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Okay, that's just the... Yeah, we don't need that. Search the excavation area for people.
Damn piece of junk.
We're looking for Gorsky first.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
I don't know.
Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Alright, we're gonna go find Gorsky.
Damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorsky left behind, and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right. Anything interesting?
Oh. This is, vibrating in a way that indicates that there's something over in that direction. Okay, let's go this way then. We can't... Oh, the telemeter. Is that...
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back.
Oh, I see that focuses it. Oh, left and right focuses it. Got it. You're going back? We're going back? Alright, let's go back then.
I recognize the rocks drawn by Krauter. They shouldn't pose a problem when landing.
But the doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
Twins fits nicely.
Affirmative. I'll write that down.
One more thing, Astrogator. The twins are almost white, unlike the environment around them.
Yes, thank you. That's valuable information. Be useful in navigating.
Alright, so we're going down this way, maybe? No, I don't want that.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert
fuck is
environment,
that?
it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorsky set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place. Got someone. I'm following the signal.
The fucking Space Odyssey obelisk. Find the locator's indication. Okay. What is this? I don't like this, or whatever this is. Oh, it's hot water. Or hot liquid.
Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal.
We must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling.
Logical cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance, not geological, not planetary. Millions of years old at least. Blackish red. Cosmosolidary Alliance, Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters, Space Division, Solar System. Dear Dr. Merritt, this is in response to the latest interplanetary conference. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisk 03 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions prove to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you are back from your current mission. Sincerely, General Piersard, Commanding Officer, Space Division.
I think I know where I can find her.
Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Get this thing away. Don't be dead. Don't be dead.
The signal's coming from a cast off backpack.
It's better than what I was worried about. She's fucking dead.
I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit! Marit! Wake up! Wake up! Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital
Base here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please.
We're not giving up yet.
Live, damn it. Breathe. Marit.
No, we're not giving up.
Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Marit. Astrogator.
Oh, we tried at least.
I know. Doctor. Yes, now. We have to find the others. Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Search the expedition area for Cobalt. Okay.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. We'll find him, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
I don't think we're gonna find 2 bodies. Oh, god damn it!
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's Koval? Don't do this to me.
Ah,
You're
called
alive.
it.
Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt him for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Which one of y'all killed the lady?
Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something.
Okay,
Yasna,
what?
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's all over him.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorsky.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while.
Wait, what did that say?
Have you found it?
There's life on this planet. After all, Yasna will be so happy.
Dr. Gorsky.
What did the first page say? That's what I want to know. I pick it up and it says, the strangest thing seems to me to be the simultaneous deterioration of telereception. After all, as transmitted by satellite, it's not dependent on the something of the something. It's not quite legible. Okay. I'm not sure. It's either babble or it's
Surprisingly,
text speak that I don't
he
understand.
wrote down Gorsky's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area.
Structures branch underground. G checks the right branch. Massive vertical exhibit.
Hard in 1G,
It
but
protrudes
gravity here should make things a tad easier.
above the surface. Structures branch underground. G checks the right branch. 2. Massive vertical exhibit. It protrudes above the surface. 3. Water tank. Underground structures. 4. Biggest one yet. Inside hill. 150 meters. Flagged. 5. Visible from point 4. Azimuth 350. Distance 200. I'm not clicking on those. Are you gonna...
Got him.
What the fuck is that?
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the suit. I'll connect to the android through the lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending.
Why do I have a feeling it's going to crash?
I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. But I get it. What could have led to all this? Crowter? Oh dear, Marret. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorsky's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Why is that thing smoking?
Like that show on the charts. All those measurements Gorsky took.
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Is it supposed to be looking like that? Looks hot. Looks hot as balls. Alright.
See you up there.
Is this thing taking off, or
Only
we got...
Gorsky's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorsky's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Crowther doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the androbot, so please leave it to me. I'll carry him as well as Dr. Marret's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorsky.
Find Dr. Gorsky. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, let's try... Let's see what this thing does when it sees metal. Whoa!
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, but that's where the body is, so... I think we want to go this way. I think. Yeah. Hang a left up here. I'm riveted so far. This is a very interesting story. The gameplay is lending itself well to the storytelling. No complaints so far.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Easy to say from up there. Okay, we're gonna go back, I guess. And I guess we're gonna try and climb that thing. Oh.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes. What's going on? Doctor?
Checking! It's a drill! So damn loud!
Whoa.
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain.
Whose hand is that?
It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Aspirator, sir. We dug up another 3.
I'm not sure I'm supposed to have this in my hand.
The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
Steel?
With the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar didn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorsky calibrated the detector, so we have it beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Oh, furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorsky's doing just that.
Gorsky, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot of it. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
That short-sighted Kovat, or whatever their name is. Well, now what?
Carefully, Cobble.
Regis, we're losing reception. Carvel, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we
It's
can't hear you.
enormous. What is it?
What
It's not
now,
an
sir?
animal, is it?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Yes, I can't let you go alone. My leg.
Okay, so that's how I got down there.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yes, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
And that is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
Okay, where do you suggest I go? I wonder if that was optional.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Alright, let's see if I can go get Gorsky. From the way that it tells me to go... says Gorsky went this way.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Okay, so now it'll let me go. Didn't before. Didn't give me that option before.
I've got Gorsky's signal.
So soon.
Something tells me it's not going to be that simple.
Unlikely to be him.
Yeah.
Who?
Not who, but what.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe.
Just tell me.
Turning the
I'll
systems
see.
on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Fish?
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorsky must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor.
Shadow.
Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can
He
get
hasn't
commands to the
reactivated the
probe.
flying teleprobe.
And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right, I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorsky. Use the detector.
Oh.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein. Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorsky.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Checks the right branch. Massive vertical exhibit. Where's my probe? Oh, it's like, okay.
Hey.
Alright, little buddy. That's where I came from. This is the mess. That's the left, this is the right. Okay. You just fart on me, probe. Not cool, man.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
The structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm gonna apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorsky, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like? What caught the doctor's attention?
It looks like some kind of organic formation. A root system? Maybe these structures have the ability to expand. Somehow.
Shouldn't they be organic, then?
Ah, that's the problem. They look organic, but they're not. The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Water tank, underground structures. Okay, that's just Luna. Okay. Yeah, there's more down there. Way down there. It's crazy. Stop humming, it's fogging up your helmet.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. I think we have the 4th point. I confirm. It's the 4th one. I see our flag. Definitely uphill. I'm afraid I won't find them for a while. It's hard to see if these traces are fresh. This place is quite sheltered from the wind. So it could well have been hours since he left.
No more than 6, considering the time frame we have. Take comfort in the fact that on a cosmic scale, it is nothing.
Huh. Very comforting.
That's some fucking lava. Don't get in that. Desma came very close to extremely hot lava. Did I not have to do that?
The 4th point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all.
Left for metal. Right for whatever's right. Okay, so here we go. Oh, Yeah, Luna, move your ass. Did I get turned around? I fucking did. I think I'm supposed to go... This is going back. That fog up effect happens whenever I've been running for a minute. Yeah. It's just me slowing down. And then it starts back up again.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, this is the way I was supposed to go.
What's the rush? That was for the probe. Excuse me?
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. So, when you and Dr. Gorsky come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Hello, little one.
There it goes. I don't know why we didn't put... oh. He probably did use that droid to put the other guy on there, didn't he?
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorsky.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir.
Yeah, why have we not told him that we have a gap in our memory? That feels pretty... Or do we not want to worry him or something?
Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Those look like trees.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
But when it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Yeah, there is something big under this. I guess it's just a lot of this tangled metal.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way.
Oh, are you taking me? Oh, great. Good. The less thinking, the better.
It's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators.
It's a little surprising it hasn't happened already in this reality. That thing probably has ChatGPT on it. Some advanced form of it.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. Go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't affect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oh, have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
Again, it's surprising it hasn't yet.
We won't be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to the other side of the universe?
Yeah, that's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh, Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
What's the point? Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorsky still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
He's probably a babbling idiot like everyone else.
Kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Is that it? We get it all? Why do you turn your head so fucking slowly?
Astrogator, Gorsky's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision.
Please, Doctor. I'm going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
You're not supposed to get too close, Yasna, remember? Jesus, what is this? There's something, it's like The Happening. Something coming from the plants is fucking with our brains.
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
That was nice and smooth.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
What happened on the way to camp?
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. He barely escapes alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to use it.
So what am I doing here now? I thought we were going to snap back out of it by now. What's all this?
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
What is that stuff in the air? What is that noise?
I have an object in sight.
Oh, damn it. No.
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... oh, where they call that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
What is that noise? Are we on a moon? Or is that planet just very close? What is that noise? Oh, here we go. Okay. We're supposed to go toward the camp, right? So that's not... Yeah, we need to go this way.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
No, that's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for you. Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continue.
We shouldn't place one above the other.
You see, yes. The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
More bushes.
What is this?
What happens around the bushes?
I found a peculiar inorganic structure.
It's not organic?
Spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stable,
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness.
Okay, so now what? Was I supposed to keep going? Did I break it? There's nowhere else to go. That's the way to camp. Game's like, keep going.
everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
I didn't do this before. I didn't fall from that high. I tell you what, let's stop here. That feels like a good place to stop. And we'll pick it up on the next one. All right, we'll see you then.